Well, no doubt about it, this is a one-of-a-kind appearance among NFL venues. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Gets it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Logan Cook.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith sharp with the throw here. The right side caught by Thomas. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, let's go. Watch the twins. Ready. 13
From the 39. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, here we go.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%.
Smith on 3rd and short. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go.
Giving this to Genty. Still has room inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 16. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. Space on the right. He's got room. 30. The 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Danny Gray to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
There we go, Sonoma.
Now Smith coming off that pick. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
There we go. I got it, baby. 396. There we go, Sonoma.
And off to Genty. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. Making him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
They give left side to Genty. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Ready. 390%.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
To Trey Tucker. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. From the gun, Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Logan with the pick. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Got got his man. Thomas has it. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jacksonville.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey!
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, kill. Darn, here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punch it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Yeah, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 390%.
On 1st down, here's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
13 next. Ready. 390%.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Good shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Defense's 1st sack of the game, Kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, we go, Simone. 3-9%.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Jaguars with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Little offsetter, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing on 3rd and long. It's him on the in route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Logan Cook on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He'll have his fair catch right along the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green Egg shot.
Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 1. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey,
Smith to the air now. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. We had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing on third, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Hey, 13 loop.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hey, go!
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A loss of 11 yards.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Gray now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Smith on first down. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Smith's pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Straight ahead with Genty. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. From the gun, Smith. He lets one fly deep downfield. brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Genty from the gun. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Buying some time right. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Genty. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Looking to throw, Smith. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need about half a yard, if that, Brock. This is third and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Genty. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal?
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
13 there. Hey, here we go, hey.
He's back to throw. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Again, it's Bigsby. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Finds room to the 30. Across midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. First carry now. This is Bashal to and he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go. Hey, lie.
From the 27. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Check. Hey, go.
They'll run. ETN. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Gray now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play fake here, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, we go. 13 next.
Here's Smith. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Another give here to Jency. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
11. Hey, Lion.
From the 38. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second and 4. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Go, go! On the red.
Man in motion here. He'll throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
These are 24. Son.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 28. Jaguars 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Patrick with the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders close to picking up their 5th win. Second down now, 7 to go.
There we go, Sonora.
Here's White again. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, we go, Simone!
Smith to the air now. That's taken in by Tucker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense set for a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they have. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
This is Genty. Finds a big lane. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. The surprise pays dividends.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's this one to Patrick. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31.
31-yard line.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.